Okay, today we are playing a game on Ilios. We were in the Gold SR range and we will be playing Sombra the entire way through. And our current team composition is Winston, Diva, Junkrat, Sombra, Mercy, and Moira. So, basically a kind of wonky dive comp, pretty much. I don't really have anything to say about it. I don't care that much either way. The team comp's fine. It's fine. So we're on Ruins first, so, you know, there's a decent chance they've got a Widowmaker and or a Pharah, because that's how Ruins is, pretty much. So we've left our translocator behind us. We're going to go off and try and get up to no good, basically. We've been detected, but I suspect neither of them actually saw us. Reaper, I just want everyone to know, Reaper's managed to find a way to kill himself, so I guess he just threw himself off the map, so good job there, Reaper. So we try and get the Moira, but unfortunately, you know, didn't manage to actually kill her. She noticed us, Lucio noticed us, so we had to go away. It's fine. Now we're back, now we're basically just fighting on the objective, which, I mean, is fine. It's not like Sombra can't do that. Soldier got himself fucked up there, got caught and basically hosed. Farmed a lot of ult charge off of Winston right there. More or less solo killed him, so that's nice. Because the whole goal with Sombra is to get to the Emp as quickly as possible. Reaper spotted us, threw the translocator away, missed the health kit while we were backing up, which is very unfortunate. Because if we got the health kit, this situation wouldn't be nearly as scary as it is right now if we managed to pick that up beforehand. But hey, you know, whatever. Don't miss. Good advice, good advice. So we're really close to having Emp at this point. We haven't really been doing much hacking so far. We've mostly just been kind of like shooting people. And I mean, we've killed a few of these people, right? So it all works out in the end. Just, you know, throw this one out here, though. This hack is, like, never gonna work. Because, like, there's so much shit in front of, like, bouncing around us right now, and Reaper's looking right at us. It's not hard for Reaper to interrupt Sombra. So we're going to use the Emp right now. It gets most of them, both their supports, Lucio and... Damn, that actually caught Lucio? I guess so. It looked a little bit more askew than it actually was. So, I just heard Bob get deployed, but I don't know where the fuck Bob is. We've also just heard Tac Visor, so we want to get out of the way. It's been a real clusterfuck so far, honestly. Just a non-stop brawl on the point. Oh, well, he's fucking dead. That made it simple for us, didn't it? We haven't really had to do much hacking, I suppose, because, you know, usually in a fight where, if you're playing Sombra... Oh, I can hear Reaper spinning somewhere. Usually if you're playing Sombra, it's more important to hack people than it is to shoot people, but we kind of just got to kill a lot of people in these fights so far. But Reaper managed to finish us off right there. Because, you know, hacking people is cool. Man, Moira could have saved that guy. She's just like, she's just trying to do damage, and then she's like, oh fuck, that guy's gotta be healed, shit. You know what's better than hacking somebody, though? Killing somebody. Because that's like hacking, but a longer effect, you know? They can't even shoot you anymore, either. So we've almost got Emp built up. Oh, this is a very bad time to die, because we're so close to having Emp right now. Come to our translocator. It was somewhere. It was somewhere, we just didn't go to it. Yeah, we left it there, we just didn't go to it. Yeah, we could have gone to the translocator. This is a really bad time to die, given that we did just manage to build up Emp. Diva just used self-destruct as well, so... We didn't see exactly what happened there, but it looks like barriers were involved somehow. So if we emped them, we might have actually been able to get some kills with the self-destruct. So now, we're gonna lose that fight. Everybody's dying, slowly, one by one over there. You know, translocate away. I don't know if the thought was... build up Emp and then use it, but that didn't pan out, or we just thought we were gonna die. I don't know what the thought was, but we could have just translocated away. So it's kind of risky hack to go for right there, given the position we were in and how many people were like hovering around in the area. Should have tried to hack her first so she can't fade away. Because like she's doing this, like she's really far up right now, but as soon as you start shooting a Moira, she's gonna fade away. So if we hacked her right there, she might have died. She might have also faded before we actually got the hack through, but if you just shoot the Moira, she's going to fade away. So we go for the Emp right there. I think we only hit her? Yeah, like right next to the pillar. I'm pretty sure we only hit Orisa with that, so that's not exactly a big money Sombra ult right there. So we got... is Bob also hitting us? Oh yeah, Bob also started shooting us. Okay, alright. It's okay, they used quite a few ultimates right there. So it's not the end of the world. Because we've still got 50% left, and they used a few ultimates. Our ultimate wasn't very good, unfortunately, and you know, you do always have to say with Sombra, well, if we got a better Emp, we might have just won the game right there, because, you know, it's one of those ultimates where if you use it properly, it's pretty incredible Lucio didn't hit us right there. If you use it properly, there's not a lot the enemy team can do about it. So now we've hacked the Moira first, and she was fucking dead. Because she was really far up, and without Fade, what's she gonna do? Right? Moira is pretty sad to get faded on, to get hacked. Reaper, we just walked right next to Reaper. Right there. Now, fortunately, Reaper doesn't appear to notice us or do anything, but, and then Winston jumped on him behind us, but we did just walk right next to Reaper without paying any mind to him, so that's a little bit on the scary side. Did manage to kill Orisa, farmed a lot of ult charge as well. Moira's using Coalescence right now. Unfortunately, she's not going to let us do that if she knows where we are, because she's pretty easy to interrupt us with Coalescence. Did manage to hack her there, and she's probably going to fade onto the point in a second. Nope, she did not fade onto the point. She faded away from the point. Moira! Moira, come on! Whatever. So that was a real, like, clusterfuck of a round right there, to be honest with you. Yeah. The biggest thing out of that one was just the Emp, really, because we just kind of did it right next to the pillar. Do we not play Sombra the entire way through? We actually are playing Mei right now. God damn it. Have I been a fool? No. Okay. I couldn't remember. I was like, I don't remember us playing Mei at all, and then suddenly we changed to Mei. I was like, oh god, have I been a liar? No. We changed back, okay. I must have just looked away for a while. So we're playing Mei for a brief period in here. You know, pretty good Mei map, because this is a very inconvenient place for all of Mei's shenanigans to be about, basically. Mei is also, like, usually pretty good at these, like, confined points, just because Mei likes confined spaces. But everything's slowly falling apart around us right here. I'm not worrying about this Mei segment too much, because I know we're changing off of Mei right now, so... You know, I also, to be perfectly honest with you, don't know a lot about Mei either, so it was always going to be not incredible advice on a Mei standpoint. So, ooh, look, here's Ashe. Ashe is a pretty good one to hack before you try and kill her, because, oof, we had to translocate her down, didn't we? Yep, just didn't translocate away in time. Gotta be ready. Gotta be ready to push that translocate button as soon as bad things happen. Just like when you're playing Tracer, you gotta be ready to push that recall real suddenly. As I was gonna say, Ashe is a pretty good one to hack before you try and kill her, because, yeah, she can still shoot you, true enough, but, like, if you don't hack her, she'll just coach gun away from you, and then suddenly you have to close the distance again to her, which is, a little bit inconvenient at times. So I actually didn't know how long Bob had been there. Hold on, when did Bob get deployed? Daddy got summoned right there. And then we don't hack him for... a while. Right around here, it's like, it's not even really worth hacking it anymore, because Bob's basically about to be out. And now we can't, like, hack that, you know? Because that would have been a sick hack. Yeah, we just shot her. But you know why this would have been a really sick hack? She would have fallen in the pit. Wouldn't that have been incredible to watch if we had that one? So we can be very sad right there that we used hack on Bob and therefore didn't have it to use on the Pharah over the pit. Because that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing about Sombra on this map specifically. If there's a Pharah and or a Mercy on this map, They love to hang out over this pit. They love it. Oh my god, just hack that and then whoo, straight into the pit they go. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. They love to hang out on the pit, over the pit on this map. So, anyway, fight 1, no problem. So, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Do try to bear in mind how long Bob's been on the map, though, when you do try and hack the guy, because, Daddy only stays around for 6 seconds. So, he, if you can't hack him, it's a little bit longer than 6 seconds, isn't it? It's okay, we can do some research. It's somewhere 6 to 8, I'm sure. Ash. Oh my god, I'm fucking illiterate. Overwatch wiki. How long's Bob around for exactly? Ash is 39? Damn, she looks good for her age. Bob stays for 10 seconds? Damn. Damn. That's longer than I thought it was. Shit. And here's the guy who was trying to learn how to play Ash. Shows you what I know, doesn't it? So, Bob stays around for 10 seconds, actually. So, do try and bear in mind how long he's been around before you try and hack the guy. Because if it's towards the end of Bob's duration, you're not going to get so much value out of that one. So we're very low health right now. It's very scary. It's okay. Lucio just used the sound barrier. If we knew that one was coming, we could have jumped down a little bit sooner. You know, then we translocate away again because it's scary. We haven't been terribly efficient for this last little bit right here because we've been afraid of dying pretty much. Damn, here comes Bob again. So we emp him right here. This is a lot of people. I was looking over at the OBS window, so I actually couldn't see the kill feed. Because I like to look at myself, because I'm just that vain, you know? And I couldn't see the kill feed on this one, because I had just moved all the windows around. Yeah, so we should not go for this emp, because half our team is dead right now. No lie, we emped a lot of people, and it was a very good cluster of people. But when half your team is dead, it's very difficult for them to capitalize on the emp. I'm a thirsty boy. So everybody is around here right now. Oh, hacker, hacker, hacker. Oh, damn. She didn't stay over the pit. Everybody wanted this health kit. Man, Sombra can sure bait some motherfuckers, can't she? Because, like, everybody wants this health kit, but they can't have this health kit. It's got the Sombra skull on it right now. So everybody's clustered around back here. They can't pick up the health kit. This is our health kit. And they're just like, please, Far's like, please, just run out. Let me pick up the health kit. No. No health kit, and boy, are we just having a great time shooting the back of Arissa right now. Good heavens. She didn't suspect a thing. Truly a stealth champion. This is not our Lucio. Yeah, there we go. We got him. We got him. I was like, we're just walking with this boy. It's okay. We got him. We got him in the end. There goes D.Va. So we've got the point back. Fantastic. Everything's great. This is a McCree. That's very scary. We back away the fuck up. Oh, he just used flashbang. Not scary anymore. I would have hacked the guy because I'm a bitch, but, you know, if he's going to panic like that and just throw it like, oh, God, flashbang, then, hey, that ends up being a lot better. But I would have rather hacked the guy just to make sure he can't flashbang me. You also wouldn't be able to roll away, which is also a thing. McCree with neither of his cooldowns up is kind of a sitting duck. Ooh, very scary, very scary. D.Va did start covering us, but we weren't about to chance that and just translocated away anyway, which is fine. So we do have our emp right now. I actually would have emped in here already, just to get Reaper and D.Va. And that was our Lucio that we just ran past, was it? That's their Lucio. No, I 100% emp right now. Because we don't get the luxury of another fight right now, right? Like, yeah, it's not exactly going great. It's not like our whole team's dead yet, but it's not really going great. But we don't get to have another fight. This is the fight we get right now. And if we emp right now, we'll get D.Va. You know, she's baby D.Va right now. It'll just stop her from calling mech if she gets it in a couple seconds, whatever. But we'll get Reaper and Lucio. Lucio is terrible to get hacked. Like, he's gonna be the saddest little frog in the entire world. And then Reaper would have probably died, because Reaper uses Wraith form right here, and that means he gets to avoid this whole hog instead, whereas he would have just been whole hogged otherwise. So I would have gone for the Emp right there. Would have got 3 people, and, like, this is what we get, you know. This is our fight right now. We're probably gonna Emp now. Nope, well, we did. We tried, but, unfortunately, Deadeye got us before we actually finished the cast. So, yeah, I would have gone for the Emp on those 3 people. Because, yeah, you know, Baby D.Va, not the greatest in the world to get, but Reaper and Lucio, like, Lucio's really good to hack, and Reaper is pretty good to hack, because he can't Shadow Step, and he can't, spin, if he's got it. He didn't have it, but hey. Oh, God. Do we keep playing May? Have I been a liar? No, thank goodness, thank goodness. Jesus Christ. I really genuinely did not remember picking May during the game, so as soon as I saw us change to May, I was just gripped with fear. Like, oh god, am I gonna have to make another thumbnail because I just wasn't paying attention? No, not so, not so. Thank god, that would have been a dreadful amount of work I would have had to do in one day. So Arissa's fucking dead. How did that happen? She get bumped? She's gonna get bumped. No, she's actually just gonna get fucking clapped, actually. So, you know, whatever, I guess. So she's gonna get rezzed. That's cool. That's fine. We're not really accomplishing very much right now, because, May isn't very good at breaking barriers, and that's kind of what we've been doing so far. Yeah, let's get this guy. Yeah, we got that guy good. We were certainly there. Oh, God, changing into the ice block actually killed us. Because that's not far enough over, but then the momentum, like, carried us over in the ice block. Damn. Right, yeah, that's not over the edge, but that whipped us over the edge. Damn. That's... You hate to see it. You hate to see it. We're thinking about playing Tracer. Okay, no, we're gonna play Sombra. Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank goodness. So, back out we go. So we're gonna... I thought we were gonna go that way. This is a pretty scary way to go as Sombra, because, you know, any hit takes you out of stealth. This is the location they're gonna be shooting at, so it's kind of a scary way to run. Dropped out of stealth a little bit early right there, because we weren't actually in a position to do anything just yet, but we came out of stealth on the objective, which is also scary. Got him. Oh, Did that land up there? Did it fall off the edge? Or did we break it? No, that 100% went over the edge. Yeah. So there is just a health kit in here that we could have just hacked sooner. Oh, Lucio's got sound barrier. Our team's dead. It's not like it's gonna matter right now anyway. So, did we not notice our translocator was broken? I'm guessing we didn't notice the translocator was broken. That 100% fell off the cliff. And I'm guessing we didn't notice it. It happens to the best of us, but that was 100% going over the edge. When we threw it, I was like, it's pretty, like, Sombra's got a pretty decent toss on her, you know? It's no Anna. It's no fucking, like, 70-year-old woman throw, but, you know, Sombra's pretty good. There's no Tracer, thank goodness. God, it makes so little sense, doesn't it? Anna, fucking 70-year-old woman, some such, has got, like, the greatest throwing arm in existence. She can throw it from one side of the map to the other, like it's nothing. Tracer, however, time-traveling pirate... Pirate? Pilot is what I was going for. If she was a time-traveling pirate, that'd be pretty rad, but no, she's a time-traveling pilot who's in, like, her 20s. And what does she do? This weak underarm lob. It fucking depresses me, honestly. I understand its balance, because if she could just fucking toss the pulse bomb, that would be upsetting, wouldn't it? But, come on. It's just one of those things with the video game that when I think about it, it annoys me. You know? Like how, similarly, you know, I'm me playing Anna, 70-year-old woman, I punch you, and that does exactly the same amount of damage as if a fucking gorilla punched you. doesn't make any sense. Or a fucking mech fucking overhead swings on you. Same amount of damage. That's also upsetting to me. Other things that are upsetting. Roadhog's as fast as everybody else when Roadhog should be way slower than everybody else. Most upsetting of all, Farah, wearing high-tech battle armor, kills herself on her own explosions. Junkrat is dirty and is immune to his own explosions. All of these things upset me. Anyway, so we're shooting Reaper right now. It looks like he doesn't have Wraith form because he would have used it by now. We didn't need to be quite so tentative about this, really, because we could just run around the corner and punch the motherfucker, basically. We were a little bit tentative to go forward. Orisa appears to not be present. I know saying aim better is not great, but, like, this lady has a giant fucking head and is standing perfectly still right now. Please adjust aim a little bit so that we go into her head instead of her body. Because she would have died way faster. Oh, we got him. Okay, great. That, you know, that might end up being play of the game, because we did just kill 3 people really close to each other, and we killed, like, all of Orisa. It'll be upsetting to be, like, it'd be a fairly upsetting play of the game to watch, but I think that's actually in competition, because nobody's gotten, like, a huge money ultimate so far. Junkrat got 3 people with his ultimate, so that might have, well, 2 people in a mech, but, you know, same thing. I'm a thirsty boy. Okay. Well, there goes that. So, we did get Farah. Farah, one of the saddest people in the world to get hacked. Definitely, like, top 5 saddest people to get hacked. There's a lot of people who are really... He didn't see? Damn. He got the detected. That's a really risky one to go for. This is 100% just wait and hack the guy first, because we're so close to him. That, like, he'll get the flashbang if he reacts in time. It's okay, he didn't kill us. Don't get punished, don't have to learn. That's what I always say. That ended up being better than it was gonna be, just because D.Va came around the corner at the exact same time. But that was not a good time to emp. That was looking to be just Orisa, and we happened to get D.Va as well. And Orisa, like... The thing to stop with Orisa is Fortify, basically, so if she's already used it, yeah, that's not very exciting. Where'd she go? There she is. We're after her. We're in hot pursuit. Yeah, we got her. Ah, she didn't fall, though. Whatever, she chose to, I guess. Do you think she didn't know? Because, like... Do you think she thought she could still use the boosters if she was hacked? Because that's a very weird, like... Because, you know, if we were above gold, you know, if we were, like, plat, I'd say, oh, the Farah just knew she was fucked, right? So she died quicker, but, like... Do you think she just didn't know? Even then, like, maybe in Diamond, I would have said that. But do you think she actually just didn't know? I think she might have just not known, to be honest with you. Which is, oh, he's going for it, yep, saw that one coming. That's where you just hold the hack over the guy, because he's telegraphing the Death Blossom so hard right now. There's only really one reason Reaper Wraith forms up to you, and it's to spin. So, that's where you hack the guy. We chose not to hack the guy. Ash ended up dying. She might have died regardless, because he can still just click, you know? But... he was telegraphing the ultimate real hard, and if you can just fuck someone's ultimate as, Sombra, that's really good. It's really, really good. Turns out not being able to use your ultimate is a big impairment in Overwatch. I know. Isn't that startling? So, fight is still going decently okay in our absence, which is fantastic. Oh no? Self-destruct? Barrage. I mean... Let's be honest here. If you change the name of Farah's ultimate from Barrage to Self-Destruct, would anybody actually question that? You know? Another thing that upsets me about this game, D.Va's ultimate is called Self-Destruct. Like, spelt correctly, whereas it should actually be self D period struct, you know, like diva, you know, destruct. We could do that. We could do that as well. Other upsetting things, Lucio O's instead of just Lucio's. Very upsetting, because apparently the actual, like, not an error, even though the first time I saw Lucio O's on the cereal spray, I was like, that's gotta be a typo. Come on. Nope, it's Lucio O's. It should just be Lucio's, but, you know, whatever. That's fine. There's a lot about this game that's very upsetting. Yeah, get her, get her, get her! Oh no, she's behind the fat one! Oh no, we didn't manage to get her. What a disaster. So she's a really important one to hack right now, but they kind of all know we're here, so it's going to be hard to actually hack her. Far is above us right now, and we're very low health, so that's very scary. It's okay, we killed her by accident, which is always nice. Always a good feeling when you're like, oh, I'm going to shoot that guy. Oh, he's dead. Oh, shit. Fuck. Alright. Wait, what was he doing? Oh, he's on a trap. Okay. I saw him still, like, in his walking animation for a second, so I was confused. So, we keep shooting the McCree right here, and, you know, we want McCree dead. That's understandable. That lady's so much easier to hit, and, like, is way worse for her to become unhacked, because she can use Fortify and then potentially survive a lot longer. And, you know, she's just easier to hit, basically, than the McCree was. Oh, look at that, we won the game. Hooray! Good job, team. So who got play of the game? There were a couple ultimates that might have gotten it. I see, a ghost got it. Ah, it was Diva. Okay, I don't remember a really good Diva ultimate. Really, wasn't this just 2 people? Oh, she also got Reaper, but delayed reaction. Alright, whatever. Maybe he got blasted off the edge. Possible. So we got some questions in the email over here to look at today. So first off, you've watched me play a good amount of Sombra. In your opinion, do you think I can play Sombra? I mean, you're a lot better than a lot of Sombras I've seen, because the Sombras I've seen are very, very depressing. Very, very depressing. We're, like, you know, I struggle to recall all of these games immediately off the top of my head, and it was possible that I've just watched this game, so I got the bias to what I saw in this one game, but, generally I don't think, Emp is used super well across the games, which is a pretty big deal for Sombra, but, like, in comparison to a lot of people, you can play Sombra a lot better than a lot of Sombra players I've seen, I can tell you that much. Currently, for all competitive seasons in here, and all heroes, I've lost 251, won 252, and tied 10. I was placed 16-20 in Season 12, and I'm currently 20-51. I think you said in a Reddit video that most people will generally climb with a win rate in the 50s, and that 60-70% isn't realistic for most people. But what does it mean if I'm just less than one loss away from having climbed 400 SR with an exactly 50% win ratio? I'm confused how I'm climbing. There's also an Imgur link right here. Well, this is all competitive seasons, rather than this competitive season. So, I mean, do you still have a 50% win ratio in the current competitive season? Because, you know, that's where you've climbed, right? Or in Season 12, maybe, that was where the climb... No, am currently 251, so is it still 50% if in just the current season, rather than across all seasons? Because your current season might be like 50-something, right, rather than just 50, but we'll assume it's just 50. I'll assume that it's also 50% for the current season. Even if it is currently 50%, you also have to factor in the performance-based SR, so you can win more SR than you lose. So you can still climb with a 50% win ratio. You can theoretically climb with a negative win ratio. Like, if you were in, like, the 45% win ratio range, but your stats, generally speaking, were really, really good compared to your SR, it's possible you can still climb, but that's very much an outlier. People raised a big stink about this one, where they're like, you can climb with a negative win ratio. Very few people were climbing with a negative win ratio. Very few people. So you can climb with a 50% win ratio because of the performance-based SR system. As long as your stats are, like, decent enough to support that, but, yeah. So yeah, you can do it. You can do that still, even if it isn't, like, technically positive yet. And then lastly, do you have any anime recommendations? I've got a few anime recommendations for you. So let's get the obvious ones out of the way first. My Hero Academia and One Punch Man are both fantastic. What an edgy opinion. Wow, no one likes those animes, am I right? My favorite anime, all time, is Trigun, which is an older anime, but is still very good. It's about Vash the Stampede, and he's the most wanted man in all of existence because he's this incredible outlaw. But what you learn within 50 seconds of the first episode is that he's a tremendous dumbass, right? So you're like, how can this guy be worth infinity billion dollars? And then you find out over the course of the show why he has that. But he's I enjoy the character of Vash a lot. I empathize with him, sympathize with him a lot, wrong word. I sympathize with him a lot as a character. He resonated a lot with me, so I really like Trigun. If you watch Trigun and you like it, I do recommend reading the manga. And the reason for that is the manga and anime were happening concurrently. The anime overtook the manga, so it has a different ending to the manga. So if you like Trigun, I do recommend reading the manga, just because it's got like another like 2 arcs in it than the anime, right? But I actually like the ending to the anime more than the ending for the manga. But Trigun, Trigun's really good. Highly recommend Trigun. I'm a fan. I really like Hellsing Ultimate as well. Hellsing Ultimate specifically, don't just watch Hellsing. That one's bad, but the Hellsing Ultimate is very good. I mean, you've probably seen something about it. It's about Dracula, and he's the most Alucard. Very clever hiding of the name right there. And he's the most powerful empire in existence. It's not really about him, to be honest with you. It's actually about Ceres Victoria, who gets turned into a vampire by Alucard in episode 1. It's actually about her more than it is about Alucard, but that's also really good. That one's extremely violent, so if you're squeamish at all, and there are some very adult themes in there, some very unpleasant subjects are addressed, so you know, you might be sensitive to that, in which case don't watch that one. But I'm a big fan of Hellsing Ultimate. That's a very short one, it's only like 12 episodes long as well. So that's also a very good one. Hajime no Ippo is a very good anime. That one, it's about boxing. Don't let that turn you off, because it's like half a slice of life comedy anime and half a boxing anime. If you want, and there's like an older, like Hajime no Ippo has been running for a long ass time, so you can find some older seasons that are in a dramatically different art style to how they are now, but they were all fantastically well animated even back then. If you want just like a preview of Hajime no Ippo, look up on YouTube Takamura vs. Hawk, and that's like a whole character, like that's like a whole arc that Takamura goes through, where he's trying to fight for the international belt, and Hawk is the one, he's the current holder of the belt. And there's a like an hour-and-a-half long video on YouTube, which is all of the episodes just like of that arc, of that fight, edited down into one video. So that's like a good preview of the anime, basically. You won't know who any of the characters are. You'll only get like the fight side of it, and that's missing, like, the whole, like, comedy slice of life side of it, but it'll give you a good indication of if you like the anime or not. Otherwise, look up, what was this motherfucker's name? Haji me no ippo Sanoa? Was that you? Was that your name? No, not Sanada. That wasn't you. What was the fucker's name? Sawamura? Was it you? I don't remember any of these motherfuckers' names. Was it you? Yes, or you could look up Ippo versus Sawamura, and that's also a very good fight from the anime. So there's 3 animes for you. Do I have any more? I'm not in the demographic for this anime at all, but I actually really liked it all the same. If you're interested in just like a completely non-like action anime at all, Ouran High School Host Club is actually very good. It's a, you know, it's a shoujo anime, actually, so I'm not at all in the demographic for it, but I really liked it still. It was very funny, very charming anime still, all the same, so if you're interested in one of them, and that's about, well, it's about a host club, but it's a boys' host club, rather than the hostess club. And in episode 1, the main character breaks a vase that belongs to the host club, and so they make her work in the host club to pay off the debt, basically. But it turns out that the person that broke the vase is actually a woman. She's just very tomboyish, so nobody knows. So they spend like the whole anime hiding the fact that it's a woman, basically, from everybody else. So that's also very good if you're interested in like a non-action anime. Do I got any others? Those are the ones those are the obvious ones to me, because Trigun's fantastic, Hellsing's Ultimate is fantastic, not necessarily for everybody, but if you like it, you'll like it. If you're not squeamish, you know, not sensitive to certain kinds of material, then you'll love it. Trust me, it gets really fucking dark, okay? There's Nazi vampires, okay? Right? There's a Nazi vampire eating a baby at one point, right? It's only in the background. It's not like the focal point of the fucking thing, but like in the background, you know, when there's violence happening, you can see a Nazi vampire eating a baby in the background. So there's some dark shit in there. Yeah, Trigun, fantastic. Hellsing Ultimate, fantastic. Hajime no Ippo, fantastic. And Ouran High School Host Club. There you go. Those are my anime recommendations for you. And then, you know, My Hero Academia and One Punch Man are also fantastic, but, you know, I'm sure you've heard that one before. So there you go. So thank you very much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. If for some reason you enjoyed the video and managed to get all this way through, please like the video and subscribe for more videos of middling quality in the future, and I hope you found the video helpful.